Welcome back to another week's video, the place for creators to learn all things monetization, blogging tips, growing your creative business, and helping you to do the very thing that you love unapologetically. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as I put out new videos every single Monday, and hit the bell to be notified so that you can be informed of a new video release. So today's episode, I am going to be sharing with you content marketing tips, specifically how content marketing can increase your sales growth organically. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. And I have talked about content marketing before, how you should teach your audience, how you should put content out there just in the marketplace in general. So really in today's video, I'm just going to share with you the 5 ways that I think that you can really have content marketing working for you in your business, and also to start seeing that increase in sales, like just have it working as a marketing tool for you in your business. So let's talk about it. The first way I agree that content marketing can start to grow your business organically is by educating your audience. So, like I say, I always tell you to teach your people, but it's really true. So if you have your audience, if you have your platform set up where you're continuously educating your people and teaching your people, it would definitely help you to grow sales. You would definitely see an increase in sales in your business because you have that content out there working for you, like I said. Now, I learned this back in 2015, and this is how I got myself out there, right? And that's what I always tell people. If you don't know where to start in your business, start teaching, start educating, start showing up and immersing yourself and letting your audience know about your business in that aspect. Before, you really just start branding your product and you're choosing the colors and all of that. Show up and just start talking and putting content. If you're not good on video, you can do blogs, you can do written content, right? Just show up in a way where you can educate and show your audience what you're doing. Like, you could tell them about the product, you could tell them about the service, you could tell them about the program that way. But educate around it, just different value tips and tricks. We love a good how-to, a quick win in your tips. Just educate. That's all you have to do. And like I said, back in 2015, when I learned this, I was in network marketing at the time, and that's what I did. I just showed up behind videos. That's how I got great. Don't want to say great, but I got better in speaking with the videos, because I just would show up and just talk about the 3 tips to do this, or the 4 ways to do this. That's all people Google and research anyway. So just go ahead and show up in your industry, whatever your niche is, your focus, your area, and just do some tips, some quick tips. Like if you're in skincare, you could say 4 tips to get a glowy skin in 10 days. That's a quick win for your audience, so they would be intrigued by that. So by you doing that, you're showing yourself as the expert, like I said. So people are going to be attracted to you because, like I said, a lot of people miss this step. So if you put yourself in position to educate, it would definitely start to pick up, and you would see the increase in your sales. So that is the first absolute tip, is to go ahead and educate your audience. And to piggyback on what I said with educating your audience, it will let you be known as a thought leader, which is the second way content marketing can help with your sales growth organically. A thought leader is just credibility, just you as the credible person, like an expert. And I know expert, it can be overwhelming. People don't want to be an expert and a guru, right? But it really will just make you as that leader in your industry. So if you're a makeup artist and you just don't post all your before and afters all the time and saying book me now, but you're actually educating your people, taking them behind the scenes, showing what concealer is good for their skin, what kind of lipstick they should apply for satin lips, just using that marketing strategy in a way that represents you as your stuff, right? If anything, I'm going to book with Brennan because she tells me she tells me the behind the scenes. She doesn't just say, oh, I could beat your face and show me before and after pictures all day, but she's really getting to know me and really making me know her in her aspect in the whole industry, because she's educating me and she's really showing me that she knows what she's doing. So you want to be that person to be a thought leader in your industry, and that's definitely what educating can do, and being a thought leader and representing yourself as a credible source in whatever niche you may be. So that is key when it comes to content marketing. It can definitely increase you as a leader in your industry. It can increase your popularity in whatever that you're offering, so that people can be attracted right away to your product, your services, your program, or whatever you are selling at the moment. Question for you: have you started creating content in your business? Are you pretty frequent with your content? If so, let me know what content marketing that you're doing. Is it blogs? Is it videos like this? Are you good on social media, reels or TikToks? Like, what content marketing strategy do you have for your business? Share below. The third way that I wanted to share with you guys what you can actually use as content marketing strategy to grow your business and your sales organically is that content builds a relationship with your audience. So as I mentioned, with you educating your audience and you positioning yourself as a thought leader, it actually builds that relationship for you. So I know when I first started creating videos like this, I was nervous. I didn't know what to say or how I'm going to look on camera, right? So when I first put myself out there in 2015 in the marketing space that I was doing at the time, it started working for me. And guys, I'm not saying you're going to get thousands of people like, oh, at once, right? But it started working for you the more that you do it. And the more that you release and the more that you put out it can be newsletters, it can be emails, it can be Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. We have so many pieces of content out there, and you can repurpose it. And I talked about that in this video when I talk about repurposing your content, 4 ways that you can do so. You can check out that video. But when you are just putting your content out there, you can't help but to get exposure. You can't help but to reel them in, right? So if it isn't but one person that's frequently checking out your information. I know when I started my channel in January, I had someone to reach out, like, I watch a video every Monday. That was just one person, but hey, that one person can lead to hundreds, right? So all it takes is one person. So that's what I'm saying. It would start to build that relationship for you, because you would start having those people, your audience, your brand ambassadors, waiting on the line for a new release of whatever content you have, and they may share it. And it's so easy to share on social media now. So all they have to do is tap that share button to post it on their timeline, or in their news feed, or in their stories, or repost, whatever, right? So that's what I mean by start to build that relationship with your audience, because you don't have to keep doing this over and over. Even if you are consistent with your content, it's working for you behind the scenes where you can't even see. And the more you stay consistent, and the more you're putting yourself out there and doing the stuff I'm saying, by educating your people, teaching your people, showing behind the scenes, showing that you're a thought leader, you are building that trust, like they say, the know, like, and trust factor. And what that's going to do for you, people are going to trust you. They're going to say, oh my God, I love the stuff that she puts out there. She sounds like she knows what she's talking about. The way that she showed me I had to take care of my skin first before I applied this concealer, that is really deep. Like, that's really good information. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that concealer from her. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that new product that she just released. Or the way that she's telling me how she's marketing herself, or the way that she's telling me how to brand, or whatever, fill in the blank. I'm going to book her. I'm going to enroll in this program, or I'm going to sign up for her business, her latest business, X, Y, and Z. So that's what I'm saying, guys. We're in a big pool of everybody doing the same thing. So when you build that know, like, and trust factor, as cliche as it sounds, but when you build that trust with your audience, like, it is powerful. Like, that influence that you have over your people versus the next person or the competitor, when you have that out there, you won. You won over and over again, and you've gained that customer loyalty. Speaking of customer loyalty, that's going to be my next tip on how you can start to grow sales organically using content marketing. Is the content welcomes customer loyalty, guys. And that goes back to what I just said about building that relationship with your audience. But let's just think about all these email lists that we're on, like from stores that we love. And they're constantly in our inbox telling us about the latest, whatever. Mostly it's sales, right? We have this new sale, we have this big discount, especially with the seasons and how we're coming up on the holidays. We're about to see a floodgate of Christmas. Skip right over Thanksgiving. We're about to see a floodgate of Christmas, but also Black Friday, right? So we know that, right? As customers, as just being aware of the market, we know that. So that is how content marketing can drive and welcome customer loyalty, because content already is out there educating and teaching your people. Content is already out there showing you what you have to offer. Content is just content out there, right? So bigger than your product is the description of your product. It is showing what your product can do. It is showing what your product is made of. It's just all the itty bits and pieces and the details of whatever you have to offer that is what is out there. So once your customer make that purchase once, make that purchase twice, maybe make the purchase again the third time, do you think they will be loyal to you and whatever you have to offer? Yes. Okay. So when you're constantly putting your content out there and you put in emails out there, they're opening the emails, they're checking out what you have to offer, they're signing up for that 50% off or that 10% off for your weekend sale. So that is what I mean by how content marketing can welcome customer loyalty, because once you got them in, you keep them in. You keep them in with your content. You keep them in with, hey, it's me again. It's me again. Like, that's all they do all day, right? That's all you see in your emails. Like, some people don't email once a week. You see them flooding your email box, your inbox, like 2 or 3 times a day. And that's how you have to be. You have to be persistent. You have to be consistent with your campaigns, with your content campaigns. And that is what content marketing can do for you. And you will start seeing those sales. That's why a lot of people say they don't rely on ads or want to waste their money on ads, which I don't think is nothing wrong with once you get into that arena in your business, when you're able to invest. But when you're first starting out, you don't have money for ads. So what you can rely on is content. Content is free 99. So you putting yourself out there on all platforms, right? And you're educating, you're teaching, you're showing, you're doing whatever you can do so you can bring people in, so people can start seeing your work, people can start seeing who you are, if you're reliable, if you're trustworthy, if you who you say you are, because we're behind social media all the time. So people want to get to know you, and the more that you're putting yourself out there, the more that they're loyal to whatever you have to offer. And when you grow that following and when you build that community and build those brand ambassadors, you got them locked in as customers for a lifetime. And it's competition out here, but how many lipsticks do you own, right? How many pair of earrings do you own? How many shirts do you own? Like, you're not going to just purchase from one person forever. So that's why it's great to have. The last way that I would say content marketing can help to build your business and sales organically is content marketing. It encourages audience engagement. So as I said, with everything that I mentioned today, how you can educate your audience, content marketing makes you a thought leader. Content marketing builds a relationship with your audience. Content marketing welcomes customer loyalty. The end of the day, it encourages audience engagement. And what does that lead to? The buy now button. Click add to cart. If you're interested in creating, monetizing, and diversifying consistent income streams with designing a profitable business around your passion, I want to give you an opportunity to work with me in my program, The Monetizing Matchmaker. And The Monetizing Matchmaker is a 6-week live group coaching experience where you will work with me for 6 weeks, going over your monetizing strategy game plan, taking you from monetizing newbie to authority in your niche. You will work with me for over the course of 6 weeks. If you are interested in learning how to monetize that very thing that you love to a profitable business, go ahead and click this link below, ready to book my call to go from idea to income in 6 weeks and book your strategy call with myself. The importance of audience engagement is to steer them to head to that add to cart buy now button, right? So when people are engaging on your content, it feels so good. You see them like, oh, they feeling this, they liking it. That means they're paying attention. They may save it to come back to. So they feeling you, right? They feeling you. So you still bringing them in. You bringing them in. They engaging some more. They engaging some more. Then boom, you give them a call to action. If you're interested in this, click to this. Click to this. Click in my bio. 50% off. Head here. Whatever your call to action may be. And what they're going to do, they're going to follow along. They're going to go in. They took the bait. They headed over into the trap, the good trap, right? Being the customer trap is what I mean. So that is why I say it all can work together. In the thing with organically, guys, it's not going to be instant, right? It is a ripple effect. So the more you put out there, the more seeds that you plant, you're going to reap the harvest, right? You don't reap the harvest the same day. So just continue to put content out there in the marketplace. Whatever business you have, whatever brand your brand is, like don't get so caught up in how I look or how I'm sounding or how my words look. Like, we will get to that later. So just put yourself out there imperfectly so that people can start seeing you, so that you can remain on the scene. Because the thing with content marketing, you want to reel people, you want to attract people, but you also want to retarget people. So you want your content to work for you where you're welcoming new people in. Hey, welcome, hi. Glad to have you here. And then at the same time, you want your content to retarget your people. Like, hey girl, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. Come on here. All right, you went there. It's my time now, right? I haven't heard from you in 6 months. You know, you wanna just stay in their memory. You wanna keep your brand and your business in the back of their mind, in the forefront, so that when they see you, they're like, oh yes, I remember Kelly had those good. She had those good candles. Or Alice, oh, I remember she was talking so good about that branding package that she had. Whatever, fill in the blank again, guys, but that is what I'm just saying. You want to stay relevant. You want to stay seen, and not just for popularity purposes, but for business purposes, right? You're in business. You're in business to make money, serve your people, but you're in business to make money. And this is one of the ways that you can do it with content marketing in a way that is organically growing for you. It's a system, and it's building, and it's building, and it's increasing, it's building. And you're starting to see the harvest. You're reaping the benefits from it. So you got to know to take it step by step so that it can grow for you. Don't be in a rush. Let it work for you, and then eventually it will. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you got massive value, as always, for tuning in. So what do you think about today's video? Do you feel pretty confident now with content marketing? Are you ready to go out there and create some content and put it out there in the marketplace? Let me know. Let me know your takeaways. And if you really like this video and enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Share with a friend and that can relate. And also, don't forget to subscribe, guys, as I put out videos every single week. Hit the bell to be notified. Don't forget to check out my latest videos to help you with your creative businesses, blogging tips, and of course, monetization. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll share with you guys next week.